Hello, my name is Aung Zin. Today I'll be talking about the electronic media policies and management suggestions for Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo. With new technology, it brings faster and more effective communication. This also can be destructive for firms when managed poorly. The possible problems that can come from the lack of restrictions and policy on the electronic media are harassment, misuse of company time and resources, conflict of interest, and the violation of security and privacy. Policy suggestions that Wells Fargo should implement to isolate the company from the risk of information leakage and other misconducts. This presentation will also include the estimated cost of implementing these suggestions, policies, and bringing a team of experts to respond to these security threats. The solution suggestions are a policy for appropriate use of electronic communications, like a guideline for appropriate use of email, a guideline for appropriate use of internet, and the restricting the use of inappropriate email, internet, and other electronic communications. Policy suggestions are the guidelines for appropriate use of emails, like keep the communication effective by being as brief as possible, avoid sensitive and personal matters, check the recipient at least twice before sending a message. Use of internet, the guideline for appropriate use of internet, restricting the use of personal social networking or email for the company purpose or even in the company time. Acquiring information related to or defined to facilitate the performance of the irregularly assigned duties, facilitating the performance of any task or project in manner approved by an employee supervisor. Restricted use of communication, usage of copyrighted materials, usage of trade secrets, other confidential materials that will violate the company policy or propriety of agreements, sending or soliciting any sexual oriented messages or images, operating a business, usurping business opportunities, soliciting money for personal gain, or searching for jobs outside the company, and engaging in any activity in violation of local, state, or federal law. The consequences of the violation of electronic communication policies should be rendered in firing, suspension, or even crime enforcement involvement, depending on the gravity of the offense. The cost would be one-time cost would be information security, which is $1 million. Consultancy costs $100,000, and the legal fees is $500,000. In combined, it's $1.6 million, and for annual cost, the technical support would be $2 million, and the training team would be $300,000. In total, it's going to be $2.3 million. I'd like to end with saying that need of vigilance for electronic media communication in corporate environment is more prominent than ever. With these policies, while these policies may seem to be intruding, but it shields the company and its employees from many